What, a monkey? Well, Roanna was there in the room at the time. What room? What fucking room? You know, so basically, I've charged with threatening to kill an anonymous monkey. Let's have a look at this anonymous monkey, shall we? Who the hell would want to kill an anonymous monkey that's just mocked the death of my partner?
Yeah, but how was Roanna in the same room? That's a bit puzzling, isn't it?
Hold on, that's just mocked the death of my partner, right? That's just, you know, changed her, thought my dog was dying, right?
Mm.
And then just went all out to mock the death of my dog, right? Who would want to kill that fucking monkey, right? She's so fucking brilliant, you know. She's so beautiful, you know, brilliant, and all this. Who the hell would want to kill her? Fuck off.
A lot of people.
Harassment. This is the best bit, right? Harassment, right? Derbyshire Police, I'm going to go for big time, because Derbyshire Police, she went to Derbyshire Police, right? She said Steve James has harassed me. If they'd have done their fucking homework on 4 separate occasions, right? I've contacted at least 4. I've contacted Derbyshire Police. This woman is harassing me. What's she doing? She's saying I'm threatening to rape her, right? That was redacted, right? There was the I'd also phoned them and said she's fucking harassing me online. She's part of this Ooze It group, right? That was it. What else was there? There was, telling me to redact myself, right? Telling me to redact. Roanna is telling me to kill myself, right? And you know what the copper said? The copper said a week later, he phoned me up and he went, "Yeah, I've got this report. She's telling you to kill yourself." And he went, "What do you want me to do about it?"
That's not the answer that you want to hear. The police,
what do you want me? It was as if to go, "For fuck's sake, you cunt!" You know, what do you want me to do about it? Roanna has told me to kill myself, right? But that's okay. That's fine, right? So then there's the article that she had to take down.
Yeah.
The lies, the fake rape threats. Steve James is a far right Nazi and stuff like that. She had to take that down. So basically, if they'd have done their homework, they would have seen that actually Roanna, the cunt from fucking Chesterfield, is the one harassing me, which she has been. She has been for what now? Nearly fucking 8 years. Yep. She's gone for my family. Yep. You know, she's gone for my family. She's gone for my kids. She's always behind it. She's always behind everything.
And she's invited.
Right?
She said that you were going to turn up at her house when there's an actual tweet of her inviting you to her house.
There's many tweets. The copper was here. I got the printer out, right? Yeah. And when the coppers come back, I was getting on with them at this point, you know. And I printed everything out. The copper stood over my shoulder and he went, he says, "Hold on a minute." He says, "You said that she'd invited you to her house." And I went, "Yeah, here they are several times." And she mocked me for telling her, "No, why the fuck would I want to come to your house, right?" Yeah. And he said his words on Meg's life was, "That's harassment out the window there."
Yep.
Right?
100%.
So she's lied. She's fucking lied, right? So let's have a look at that. Harassment. Debunked. She's lied, right? And let's go back to what's it? Fucking hell. Her resignation speech, basically. Her and Graham Downs, because Graham Downs did a fucking a statement as well, right? Graham Downs and Roanna Carlton-Taylor said they both had to resign from Resisting Hate, as if it's some kind of massive conglomerate business corporation, right? They both had to resign from Resisting Hate because of Steve James's constant harassment to them, right?
Ridiculous.
But I even printed out Roanna's resignation speech, right?
Pathetic, isn't it?
So that's 2 fucking lies.
Yeah. So if she's lying about those 2 things, how many of the other things do you think she's lying about?
Yeah, so she's the thing is, it would never stand up in court. She's already been debunked as a fucking liar, right? And the thing is, they could go back to Derbyshire and say, "When's the dates that Mr. James has phoned you up and said, go and see this woman, right? Tell her to stop fucking harassing me."
Yeah, exactly. And
So that's it, right? And you know, then we'll move on again, right? When I saw that Dayglow lady, when I saw her post, because what she'd done is she'd posted these DMs where she'd give Louise Raw her full support, right? Years ago.
Yeah.
And she was giving Louise Raw her money as well. She was saying, like, what's your details? I'll send you some money, right? And it was all sweetness and light, you know, she was getting on with her in DMs and all this, until she mentioned, this Miss Dayglow, she mentioned that Samid was a bit racist, right? That, straight after that, Louise Raw turned. And that woman's life was turned upside down by the onslaught from Roanna. What Louise Raw had done is she'd passed it on to Roanna and onto the fucking trolls, right? And then what you've got then is and I saw the usual pattern, right?
And there's always
you dare cross-resisting hate. You dare cross-resisting hate, and you will get bombarded. They will go into your life. They will try and get you sacked.
Oh, they go ham.
They will sexualize your children. They will do anything to get to you, right?
Of course they will.
And who's behind all of this? Who's behind it all?
Roanna.
One fucking person. Roanna Carlton Taylor is behind, and she'll go to when the police rock up, right? She'll go, oh, I'm supposed to run all these trolls. You fucking do, you fat cunt.
Innocent.
You fucking do.
Yeah. She just plays.
You fucking do. You're a liar. You're a manipulator, and you fucking deserve everything that you get, right?
100%.
And when I saw that, right? When I saw that, that brought everything back of what they've done to me, what they've done to you, what they've done to others. How fucking dare we answer resisting hate back?
Yeah.
How dare the left? How dare Arissa speak up that, you know, oh, that was a bit racist, that was. And then the fucking years of onslaught came.
Yeah. And it's been
and that was their biggest fucking mistake.
Yeah.
Because Arissa fucking destroyed them, right? Absolutely destroyed them. And the thing is, we couldn't do it because we're classed as far right, you see.
Far right.
But they could do it.
Yeah.
They could do it because they are, you know, on the right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Resisting hate had pushed their luck too fucking far, right? Louise Raw. The other thing that I saw in her DMs, right? To that Dayglow lady.
Yeah.
Was she'd said Steve James assaulted. What was it? I beat up my ex-wife and abused her daughter, my stepdaughter at the time, right?
Yeah.
Complete and utter bollocks. And what I want to do, I don't know whether to get the police with it. I don't know whether to hold on to it for any complaint that she's made. But I am fucking raring to go with this.
Yeah.
This is Louise Raw, right? Compulsive fucking liar.
Yeah.
What she's done is she's libeled herself. She said that about me, and I'm going to go get legal advice and see how far I can take that bitch on the end of that rope, right? Because Louise Raw and Roanna Carlton Taylor are in this together.
Of course they are.
What they do is they want to destroy people's lives. Can you remember the Clockwork Tavern in Wales?
Yes, yeah, when there was supposed to be something.
I did a video about that, right? And I spoke to the staff, right? I spoke to the staff. And Louise Raw had posted this thing out to go to the Clockwork Tavern, phone them up, send them emails, go and stand outside, protest, right? And all of what that fucking cunt horrible woman did is she got people to threaten the staff. The staff were threatened. They were too scared to walk home on their own, right?
Yeah.
That's Louise Raw. That's her fucking Antifa followers, right? Scum of the fucking earth. Now, I've got no problem with the left and the right. But when people do this and they destroy people's lives because they think differently or they have the cheek to go, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What Louise Raw does is she wants to take what Louise Raw and Roanna Carlton Tate and all the rest of them want to do. They want to take your fucking job. They want to take your livelihood,
Mm.
right? But I was passed some info recently on Louise Raw, and it turns out that she's indoctrinating kids in some college, right?
Yeah.
But basically, these kids go there to be taught things, and she's piling all kinds of communist
Left-wing
fucking
bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, far left wing bullshit,
Mm.
not left wing, far left,
Yeah.
far fucking,
Because
far
I
fucking
mean,
left bullshit.
there's got to be a certain amount. Everybody's going to have a different opinion, you know, and there's got to be a certain amount of dissent between the sides, so to speak. But when it starts to be either extreme far right or extreme far left, that's when you see the separation, and that's when you see how different the left is from the far left and the extreme far left, and the exact same with the right wingers, like conservatives, essentially.
The thing is,
you know,
what I've learned from this, right? I've been really polite with the people, with like Arissa,
yeah,
and people like that, right?
because they've been polite.
I tell you, without them, we wouldn't be in this position, right? We wouldn't have been. We wouldn't have been able to see the back. Say again.
They've been polite with you. You know, they might not like your views about things. They might not like the things that you say, the things that you do, the way that, you know, you come across. But there's a common denominator in, you know, everything that they've had done to them, everything that we've had done to us, you know, and it's a sort of mutual respect in a way. You know, it's a mutual.
They sexualize their kids.
Yeah, of course
right?
They do.
I sat there and I watched them sexualize their children, their family, right? And it reminded me, and the thing is, Roanna's never denied this, right? She's got it on her fucking website.
Mm.
She used to be, before it was Resisting Hate, it was New Blue Hand, right? Yes. They wanted to discredit Blue Hand, right? Who are basically just a bunch of people who talk about videos and shit like that, you know. I know them, they're really nice people. I'm friends with a lot of them, right? And you never see them being that political or anything like that. You know, you never see them being vicious.
Yeah, never.
They just talk about the films that they've watched, the videos that they watch, things like that, right? Anyway, I'm digressing. What was I talking about?
Roanna and Resisting Hate they used to be New Blue Hand.
Yeah. They were New Blue Hand, right? We posted the stuff online of what New Blue Hand used to say.
Yeah.
Right? And it was sickening. They used to talk about raping babies, right?
Oh,
they used to talk about raping babies, you know. And I'm not going to go into detail, but it was pure paedophilic filth. And Roanna admits that New Blue Hand was her, right?
Well, it was.
Was her and all of her mates. So how the fuck is she going to get out of that one? You know, if I'd have done that, where would I be now?
Prison.
I haven't done a fraction on there of what Scott's done to other women. The way he speaks to women is fucking disgusting. Yeah, really you know, I haven't done a fraction of what. Imagine me being a third of what Sameed's come out with.
Oh, you wouldn't get away with it because you're not brown. You're not brown, but because Sameed's brown, he can't be racist. He can't be a bigot. He can't be a fascist because he's a brown Pakistani tranny. Do you know what I mean? He can't be any of those things, can he? Of course not.
Well, the thing is, he's got the full monopoly, isn't he?
He's ridiculous.
He's got the full protection.
100%.
The Pakistani, the transvestite stuff, he's got it all. Who's going to arrest him? He just has to get out the fucking card and go, I'm a Pakistani transvestite.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate. You know, you do what the fuck ever you want me to. Anyway, we're getting into race now, and I'm not going to get into that. Yeah. Anyway,
it's true. That's how he's get out of jail free card, isn't it?
But we've already said before, right? Who's behind all this? Who's behind it? We all know, right? That she can go to the police and she can say whatever she wants. You go to Harissa, you go to any one of those, and you go, who's behind this, right? Roanna could plead innocence till the end of the earth, right?
Yeah.
They'll all tell you Roanna Carlton-Taylor is behind this. Now that monkey count, right? I've caught Roanna on that on 2 separate occasions.
Yeah.
Right? She's answered on that monkey account. When I haven't even mentioned the monkey, and I've gone, Roanna has said this about someone on this, that, and the other. The monkey account rocks up and goes, You're a liar, Steve. I have never said that.
Yeah.
And I've gone, oh, oopsie daisy.
Upsy daisy, yeah. Fucked up there, didn't you?
Twice she's done that. Fucking twice,
Yeah.
right?